welcome back to Mariah by the Books. I know it's been a hot minute since I've uploaded anything, but I've just been in kind of a weird spot, so hopefully I'll be back on here more regularly going forward. But today I'm super excited. This video has literally been months and months in the making. I finally got my first subscription box for Fairyloot. So for those of you who don't know, Fairyloot is a YA fantasy subscription box, and they're a smaller subscription box, so it can be kind of hard. I was on the waitlist for a while, and when I finally got on, my first box was supposed to be the March box. Well, you all probably know what's been going on, so the March box got delayed to April, and the April box got delayed to May, but then there were further delays, and so what I have here is actually what was supposed to have been the March box. And I've stayed on the list, so I should be getting the April and May boxes hopefully here soon. I'm not too sure about the timeline on that, but yeah. So with all that being said, it's not really entirely Fairyloot's fault, but this is my first impression of this box, is that it's basically 2 months late. So just bear that in mind, that that's not obviously a normal situation for this subscription, but I don't know a whole lot else. I have the box here. I have not opened it yet. I have not done anything with it at all, except untape it. So we'll be opening it together here in just a minute. So I hope you're excited. I'm super excited. If you like book related content, if you could go ahead and subscribe to my channel, I'd really appreciate it. And yeah, let's get into it. All right, everybody. So here on the floor in front of me, we have the box. So this is exactly how it came in the mail. It's got this My Books, My Treasure, which is cute. And then the website and my address is on the bottom. So I'm going to try not to show you guys that. As you can see, this box did not show up in the greatest of shape. As I said, I have not opened this, so I don't know what I'm going to find when I get in here. It looks to me like the stuff that's in here is too big for this box, but we will find out shortly. And if you're seeing any little stuff on the floor, I apologize. It's kind of my craft area as well, and I've been doing some sewing while I've been stuck at home, so bear with me while we're on the floor here. So let's go ahead and open this up. Okay, yeah, so very full. Beautiful box, but very full. There's this little paper stuff in here. And honestly, I completely have forgotten what the theme for this box is. So, sorry about that. Hopefully I'll be able to put it in here somewhere, or I'll remember as I look at this stuff. So the first thing is this little card. I think that says Valaris. Basically it's a note, and they're apologizing for how long it's taken and thanking us for their patience. Oh, okay. I have not read this book. So Valaris is a fictional city from the Court of Thorns and Roses. So that's super cute. So they sent us a postcard from there. So that's really cute. So generally, from what I understand in here, there's generally a book and then some other things related to the theme of the book. So the next thing is this tumbler from Holly Black, which I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, I love her. I've got these books right behind me here, all of them. Not that you can see that, but they're here. So this is this tumbler. To Family in Fairyland and Pizza and Stories and New Beginnings, Scheming Great Schemes. I can toast to that. Holly Black. So that is so cool, so beautiful. I'm so excited about that. And it comes with a little black reusable straw in the box as well. There's also this really pretty headband. It's really cute. We have got a Wonderland a passport cover, which is actually too funny. I've been looking for a passport cover and I love this. That's beautiful. It's kind of a red, like faux leather Wonderland passport. we've got an Aladdin little notepad, which will be great if I ever can go back to work. What is this? It's like a bag. It's like an insulated little bag. I think you can use these to keep your books in so they stay safe when you're transporting them, so you don't, you know, dump water on a library book like some of us may or may not have done in the past. And this says, failure isn't absolute. Just because you couldn't save everyone doesn't mean you didn't save anyone. So that's a nice quote from Bridget Kemmerer. We'll get to the book in just a second. I just want to go through the rest of what's in here. So, okay, so the theme for this one is Break the Curse. So this is what has all of the information on it. They include that at the end. So there are 2 tarot cards here. There's the 7 of Cups and the 8 of Cups. And then the last thing we have here is a lanyard. It looks like an Alice in Wonderland lanyard, which is really cute. It's kind of soft satiny feeling. Alright, so now that we've gotten everything out of the box, let's look at what this card says. So, it'd be hard to find a more well-known curse than that of beating the beast, so we had to include an item inspired by A Curse So Dark and Lonely, which of course I love that book. And it is a book sleeve. We were right on that. The headband is from The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater, and I have not read that either, unfortunately. Okay, and the passport cover is inspired by Heartless by Marissa Meyer, and I loved that book. If you're looking for a good Alice in Wonderland retelling, that's definitely a good one. The Queen of Nothing tumbler cup, which I'm working on that book now. I've read the first 2 in the series, but not that one yet. And then the lanyard is from Caraval by Stephanie Garber, which, again, I have not read. I'm so far behind on these. And then, of course, the Genie notepad, and then the 8 of Cups and 7 of Cups, inspired by Throne of Glass, and then the book. So, let me show you this. The books are what really makes these Fairyloot boxes so special. So they're generally special Fairyloot editions. It came in this beautiful bag as well. It's just a basic little drawstring bag, but it is pretty. And in here, we have a bookmark. Some more beautiful art. And then the book is Bonecryer's Moon by Catherine Purdy. So this book, like I said, is a custom Fairyloot exclusive edition. It's got these beautiful, I don't know if you can see it super well, but it's these shimmery edges that are just so pretty. And it's going to be it's going to be a fantastic fantasy story. It sounds really unique and I'm really excited for it. And as you can see, it is signed on the inside. So, like I said, the books are kind of the main event of the Fairyloot box. And on the back of this card, it just kind of talks about the book a little bit. So you can see it's the characters from that book. And then they also included a preview of the April box, which is memories, and it says you can expect items inspired by Throne of Glass, The Beautiful, Harry Potter, Daughter of Smoke and Bone, and more. And then it's going to include a surprise thing that's the third one. So obviously this will be my second one. And then there's some information in the author interview from the book that they included. So that is everything. That is the March, very late, but March Fairyloot box for 2020. Right, so now that we all got to see everything that was in the Fairyloot box, I was super impressed with everything. You know, sometimes you get these subscription boxes and it seems really cheapy or not super well thought out. And obviously, like, I haven't read everything from all of the different books, but it seems like there's several things that I have read, a few that I haven't, so there's kind of something in there for people who read different things, even though it is focused on YA fantasy for sure. What they say a Fairyloot box is basically a fantasy-focused book containing a recently released YA book and 5 to 6 high-quality themed goodies. So there's not always going to be a special edition, I don't think. It doesn't say that. It says that we work closely with the best authors and leading publishing houses to regularly surprise you with special edition books that will keep you up all night. So it sounds like you can't always expect the special edition book, but sometimes they will throw those in there. So just keep that in mind. Also, just to say this is not sponsored in any way. Not that I have an audience for that, but this is not sponsored. This was something that I had been waiting on and had bought for myself. Again, trying to subscribe for the one back in March. So if you go on their website, you can take a look at their subscription boxes, and this will be linked down below. So you can do a one-off, a 3-month or 6-month, but they're very often sold out of the single-month plans. And so the next one that's available to subscribe is for June. So you can subscribe for the monthly plan, the 3-month prepay, or the 6-month prepay. So for example, the single purchase was for the May box is gone. They're gone already. And you can cancel at any time, but it bills it on the first of the month. So just so that you have all of the information so you can decide if this is worth it to you. I showed you everything that came in this month's box, but obviously every month's box will be different. And it is $33.90 per month, I believe, plus tax and possibly shipping. The boxes are supposed to ship around the 25th of the month, but you pay on the 1st of the month. So you pay a long time before you get anything, particularly in my case. But I'm trying to remember, I think with tax and everything, it ended up being like $40 or so. But I'd have to double check that. So it's kind of, like I said, up to you if it's worth it to you. I think it's a really cool, unique thing. A lot of the stuff are unique and created just for Fairyloot. They're created by artists. Like, there's going to be something in the next box that I'm really excited about. It's like a book box that is only available to Fairyloot subscribers. So again, you just kind of have to decide if it's something that's worth it to you. I'm really impressed. Like I said, everything feels very nice. The headband feels like kind of your standard headband that you would buy at a store. This cup is really nice. It doesn't feel like you can feel the letters on there. I wouldn't throw it in the dishwasher or do anything crazy with it, but it feels like a nice cup. And the book and everything else is beautiful. Is it necessarily something that you need? I don't know. The things that are in here are so beautiful, and they are things that you won't necessarily find in the store, but certainly you could probably find versions of them for cheaper. But I do feel like the pricing is fair, and the things that you get are really beautiful, and it's really kind of cool to get this box of things that's just a curated something special for you every month that's based on what your interests are. So for me, I'm planning to stay subscribed, assuming that what's happened doesn't continue, because I've already paid for 3 boxes now and I've received just the one. So hopefully the April and May, this was the March box, but hopefully the April and May boxes will be here soon. And then things will be getting more consistent from there. I think that is kind of their expectation. That's my hope as well. But we will have to see as things go forward. So like I said, if you like this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you are interested in seeing more Fairyloot content, more unboxing type content, let me know in the comments down below, so that I know to kind of hold on to stuff and show you guys what I'm purchasing, what I'm bringing home from the library, all that kind of stuff. Obviously things are a little bit difficult right now and I'm not doing a whole lot of shopping or anything, but things will normalize eventually. So take care of yourselves out there, stay safe, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye everyone.